Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. If it's your first time, my name is Seo A-ri, and today I'm going to be talking about Celebrity, which is a Korean drama series. Now, it's streaming on Netflix, and I think it is a Netflix original. It was released back in June of this year, but I just watched it and I rewatched. I watched it twice because it was just a lot happening, but I watched it the first time and it was interesting enough for me to watch it again. Anywho, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And let's just get into it. Fame, money, power. One young woman fights to become the next hottest celebrity in the glamorous yet scandalous world of influencers in Seoul, Korea. It definitely goes deep into the life and the lives of influencers, how to become one, how to stay one, and how it can all be taken away in a blink of an eye. It totally dives into it. Like, they explain everything from start to finish. And I thought that it was so fascinating because we all know what an influencer is. Somebody who has they have sway and they have influence of people. They are the new things, they are the hit stars, they are bigger than actors these days. So getting the beginning, the middle, and the end of what it takes to be an influencer, to stay an influencer, and to become an influencer in Korea was hella fascinating. I loved it. It's kind of the same, I think, anywhere else, but I just love this perspective. And like I tell you guys, Korea doesn't miss. So, what they did, what they brought to this, I absolutely enjoyed it. The series is centered around Seo A-ri, who is a 31-year-old who used to be rich, but then her father made some bad decisions. They lost all their money, and now, 13 years later, I think, is it 13? Did she say 13? I can't remember. I think it's one of those. I think it was. I'm not sure. Call me out if I'm wrong. But 13 years later, she's a door-to-door makeup sales woman, just trying to make ends meet, pay bills, and support her mom who owns a tailor shop. Now, the main group that it follows are the Gabin Society. It's the society which comprises of these top influencers right now in Korea. They have the gang involves. Why I can't speak? I'm so exhausted, people. The gang includes Shehi, Shion, Angela, Minhee, Jina, and Yurang. Those are the main people. Now, I'm not going to be talking about all of them individually. I'm just going to be doing like a broad review of the show because I'm going to be recommending that you watch this. If you have not seen it yet and you're looking for your next Kdrama binge watch, I will 100% recommend this show. If I was scaling it, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 because it was that good. And I saw it twice, people. I love that I saw it twice because there's some things that I missed the first time around that I was able to catch the second time around, and it was just as entertaining the second time around. Of course, I knew when I could forward and when I could skip some bits because I'd already seen it before, but I really enjoyed watching it again the second time. So Seo A-ri is the main character of this, and I just loved Seo A-ri. I loved her no nonsense attitude. I loved her transition, from being rich to becoming poor, and then getting back up into that influencer status and going all the way up again, creating this whole brand for herself. I thought that it was fantastic. I loved how they really took us into her mind, where she was usually a grounded person, someone who knew where she came from, who respected where she came from. And as time went by in the influencer world, with all the money coming at her, you could see that she had started losing herself bit by bit. And when she realized, did I just say that? Did I just do this? And she realized that she'd fallen so far from where she started and how she used to be. I really enjoyed that. There was also Jun Kyung, who was the rich guy. There's always a rich guy. It's not a love story, but they always find a way to put a love story into the whole series, and I loved it. Their love story was the thing that keeps me going back to this series because I just like it. The guy, at first I thought that he was a dick, but then when he explained that this is just how he is and this is the world that he knew or knows, it totally made sense. I was like, yeah, if you've grown up a certain way, then you know nothing else. And he was so straightforward about it. His confidence, Jun Kyung's confidence, is something that I have never witnessed in person before. I'm a pretty confident person, people. Like, I know who I am and I stand in who I am. But Jun Kyung, it was on another level entirely. It was great. I totally like it, from the way that he talked down at her in the beginning and the way like she just did not take it. She was not taking any crap from this guy. Loved it. I loved how she handled him. It was perfection. The other person who really stood out to me from the first moment that she was introduced to us was Shion. I love Shion, and the character is designed for you to fall in love with her no matter what is happening. And the fact that she decided that yes, she liked So A-ri as well. Like she and Jun Kyung were falling in love with So A-ri at the same time. And when I say falling in love, I don't mean like romantically for Shion. It's like I like this person and I want this person in my life. Like that friendship that they created for themselves. I was 100% on board for it. Even when I watched the second time and I realized some things about Shion and So A-ri, I was like, oh, I didn't even clue in that all of this was happening behind the scenes. And I was like, oh, Shion, I just love you so much. One thing that I just didn't get, and of course, if they didn't include it, there will be no show, is the fact that the Gambian society hated So A-ri so much that they just wanted to tear her down. Like, to me, I didn't understand that hate. I understand being jealous of somebody's rise to success when you think that they owe you, quote and unquote, owe you their success. But the way Mene and the Gambian society hated So A-ri, it baffled my mind. They were consumed by jealousy and hate for So A-ri. So to the point where they were planning her death. Like it just didn't make sense to me at all. Honestly, I just didn't understand it. It was so irrational and so senseless. They were all still making money. They were all still influencers. They still had their fans. So I did not get it at all. Oh, like it really did. It blew my mind. And when you throw in BBB Famous into the whole mix, and of course I'm referencing things that you probably have to watch the show to understand, but that's the point. I'm not trying to spoil anything. But when you throw in BBB Famous into it, and I'm just like, oh, what a pitiful, pitiful person. It's so sad that people let the lives of other people that they see, the lives of the rich and famous, consume their own existence so much that they start comparing themselves to other people and they start, resenting them for their success and their money. Like, it was so, I liked it. I really did. Like I said, if I was rating, I will give this an 8.5. I know that maybe the storyline may not have gone the way other people wanted it to go, but to me it made sense. And to me, I was okay with it. I was okay with the way everything played out in the end. And I love the ending for So A-ri. So yeah, if you haven't seen it and you're looking for your next binge watch, this is perfect. It's 8 episodes, I think, if I remember correctly. I do think it's 8 episodes, and I think the episodes are 45 minutes. Yeah, I feel like each episode is about 45 minutes, but it is interesting from the first episode to the last. So if you haven't seen it, 100% recommend it. It's streaming on Netflix. You can watch it there anytime. It's a Netflix original. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!